Gemini, this is Tracy from Northeast Tarot, and welcome to your May 2017 mid-month reading. This is for Gemini Sun, Gemini Moon, and Gemini Rising signs. So Gemini, this is a reading that is focusing on the last couple of weeks of May. Please join me over on Vimeo. I am now offering love and relationship focused readings over on Vimeo. I will have the link listed below in the description bar. And if you are interested in receiving a private reading from me, please head on over to northeasttarot.com, Gemini, and read about how I offer my private readings. All right, Gemini, very interesting. Okay, so the overall energy for you for the next couple of weeks is actually the Lover's card, which does represent your sign, Gemini. So maybe you need to make a decision, maybe you need to make a choice. This could be in regards to a relationship, but for some other Geminis, it might be a decision around a home, around a family matter. For some of you, this could be around a business or even a job, but some of you it will be a relationship. So a choice, a decision is needed. The energy that's with you, probably when I'm filming this, Gemini, we do have the King of Swords crossed by the Page of Wands. So definitely coming through more serious, very, very focused, determined, very logical here. Excuse me, I can't speak today. But definitely very, very focused in the mind. For some of you with this Page of Wands here, you could be walking down a new path. Maybe that's what you need to make a decision about, because the Page of Wands represents, for some of you, you walking down an exciting new path. This is like a new adventure. Now, because it's in the challenge position, perhaps a decision or a choice is needed. So if you're not making a decision or a choice, Gemini, this could be a decision that is relevant, maybe a decision that you're waiting on. But this is you very focused. You can see how he's looking forward. So many of you are very, very focused on moving forward in some way. Now, what's interesting is he looks really, really serious. I think some of you are coming through a little bit more serious when I'm filming this. And with this Devil here at your foundation, for some of you, maybe you're getting ready to actually use that sword and cut yourself free from some sort of maybe toxic situation, a difficult relationship or environment, a job that's no longer serving you. That could be what you're making a decision about, because the Devil at your foundation, for some of you, you feel stuck, you feel trapped, and that's why you're coming through so powerful and really, really serious, really determined. This is a person who doesn't mess around. So I think that some of you are going to be using that sword here, and you are going to be freeing yourself. But maybe you're waiting on news, you're waiting on communication, a decision for some of you. And it could be in regards to where you're living. For some of you, maybe, you know, this is a person that you're living with, or just some sort of difficult situation that you've had to deal with. And maybe with the Page of Swords here in the recent past, you could have been dealing with some sort of delays around this. Information, news could have been delayed with coming to you. But with the Page of Wands here, and then you also have another page here in the spread, having 3 pages here, Gemini, in the spread, that news is coming in. I feel like it's coming in within the next couple of weeks. So, you know, try not to worry. Try not to obsess about this. It's on its way. If things were delayed previously, don't worry, that news is coming in. For some of you, it could be coming in right now. You know, this particular card isn't always just a challenge. It's either something that's helping you or hindering you. And I feel like some of you, with the energy of the Tower, this can definitely be that information coming through quite suddenly. Something could even be revealed with the energy of the Tower, and this is what you're thinking about. So some sort of news could have come in, some sort of enlightenment could have come to you, Gemini. It might have been a bit of a shock. It might have something to do with maybe another air sign person, so Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra. Or it could have something to do with a relationship here, because I do have the King here at the center, and then the Queen coming up in the near future. So we do have a couple here. So for some of you, you know, this was maybe you feeling stuck within a relationship. Now, maybe a Scorpio, maybe a Capricorn has something to do with this. You know, your significant other might not necessarily be an air sign. For some of you, it could be, but, you know, for some other Geminis watching this, this could be a Capricorn, this could be a Scorpio, this could be a water sign person. That's really what I'm getting here. But maybe someone who's coming off as the Queen of Swords in the near future. So this could be someone... If this is you dealing with a partner, maybe a partner that you're trying to, you know, end a relationship with, this could be you seeing this person as a little cold, distant emotionally here, guarded. For some of you, you know, and these two people are eyeing each other, you know. It's quite interesting. We have the Page, the King, the Queen. The Page is very focused on the future. So this was you in the recent past, very, very focused on the future. You could have even been watching someone in particular. Someone could have been watching you. And I'm really getting, like, through Facebook or Twitter, social media. And then we have this King of Swords here, who's really focused on the Queen of Swords, and she's really focused on him. But to me, it's like they're grilling each other. These, you know, this couple here might be a couple that's not getting along here. This could be the person that you want to free yourself from if this is a relationship. It might be a toxic relationship here, a relationship that's, you know, very codependent, and this person might really need to venture off on their own. And I think you know that. You're getting ready to move forward, Gemini. No matter if you're male or female. This could be, you know, stuff hitting the fan. This could be something, for some of you, it could be something coming to light, something being revealed. This could be something crumbling that was not built on a strong enough foundation. For some of you, this will be your energy in the near future as well. So still very much in the mind, very, very focused, determined, figuring things out. The Queen of Swords for me is really, really detail oriented. So you could really be planning and strategizing. But my advice to you would be to focus on the future. You might be focused on a particular person or the past, but for some of you, you really need to make those plans for the future, because you do have this new path that's opening up for you. And this communication, if you've been waiting on communication, it's coming in. So, you know, try to stay focused on the future, and definitely don't allow your mind to drift to that more negative place, because in the position of your power, you have the Eight of Swords. So definitely a lot of mental energy here, very, very much in the mind, Gemini. So just needing to take caution with that. That's not a bad thing, but when you have the Eight of Swords, it can be a bad thing, because this is someone who's worrying unnecessarily. This is what I call that self-restricting sort of energy. So holding yourself back, or for some of you, you know this work environment, this relationship, this bad habit, whatever this is, something you're doing in excess, you know this is something that's not good for you. But yet, you know, for some of you, maybe you're too scared at this point, nervous, having second thoughts, dealing with some anxiety, some worries, some concerns when it comes to you moving forward. So don't allow this energy to hinder you in that way. Really try to stay positive. This is just a little minor arcana energy. For some of you, you might not even experience this, or you can completely eliminate it by staying positive, staying focused, because there is news that is coming in. In the position of how those around you are viewing you, we have the Page of Pentacles. And this is receiving that news that maybe you were waiting on. For some of you, it can be a financial offer, opportunity. If you were a Gemini that has been trying to sell your house, because the Tower can represent a home that's very significant. So if you're a Gemini that has been trying to sell your house, maybe you're going through a divorce, maybe you have assets or property with your, you know, soon-to-be ex. This could be maybe you guys were trying to sell the house and now finally you're selling the house. So you could be unburdening yourself in that sense when it comes to freeing yourself. There could be some sort of, you know, positive communication or news, some sort of maybe financial opportunity that's coming through for you. Now, for some of you, this could of course be a child or children that are very significant coming up here. Maybe for some of you with this Eight of Swords, you're worried about a child. Also with the pages, it can represent going back to school. So maybe you're a Gemini that has been maybe going back and forth, trying to make a decision whether or not you're going to go back to school. And I think that, you know, for some of you, you need to. I think that this would be really, really good for you. But with this Eight of Swords, maybe you're too nervous. Maybe you feel like you're too old or something like that. But you're never too old. You're never too old. So if you're a Gemini that has been contemplating going back to school, I feel like, you know, it's the right choice. You need to go for it. You need to go for it. And your hopes and fears, you have the Queen of Cups. So there could be a Scorpio, Cancer, or Pisces person around you that maybe you're hoping for. Maybe you're hoping this person comes through for you or communicates with you, or maybe this is who you're waiting on a decision from. But you know, this can go in both ways. This could be a water sign person that you're fearing, because we have the Queen of Cups in the hopes and fears position. So for some of you, you're hoping for this person. This could be a character. And then, of course, for some other Geminis, you know, maybe, you know, this person is maybe the person that you're tied to. So you're hoping that you can free yourself from this person. But generally speaking, you know, she's all about emotional abundance and happiness and following your heart. So for some of you, that's what you need to do, especially if you're a Gemini that has a financial opportunity that's coming in, or maybe the opportunity to go back to school. You need to listen to your intuition. You need to follow your heart. You're actually leaving the month with the Ten of Pentacles. So going into June with this energy, very, very positive. This is financial abundance. Financial abundance, stability, feeling more secure. So for some of you, you have this financial opportunity that's coming in. Act on it. Don't allow this energy to hold you back. You need to act. You need to go for it, because it could be something that leads to this stability or this security here with the Ten of Pentacles. If you own your own business and things have been a little rocky, this could be your business now taking off here down the road. Right at the end of the month here, your business could be taking off. You really could be establishing yourself financially. And then for some other Geminis, this is a property. This is real estate. This is some sort of property. Again, that's very significant. Maybe you're trying to buy a house. Maybe you're trying to sell a house. If you were a Gemini that was waiting on maybe news in regards to an inheritance, a decision about that, something like that, that could be coming in here right at the end of May. But overall, you know, I see it as a very positive month. Very interesting spread, but it's very, very positive. It just depends on, you know, which Gemini you are. For some of you, you're going back to school. For other Geminis, you know, you might have had this relationship or this friendship, something that was no longer serving you, that you are in the process of maybe freeing yourself from this. But emotionally and financially, I think it's going to be a good month for you. Please join me on Vimeo if you would like to hear more about love and relationships. You know, the only thing I'm really getting here is with the Lovers card, for those of you that are already partnered or you are dating someone, this coupled with the Devil here, there could be a lot of very strong physical chemistry here. So very, very strong attraction towards this person if you are dating someone. And then for those partnered Geminis, I mean, this is a lot of just really passionate, amazing energy that is with you here. But, all right, let me pull you an additional guidance card, Gemini. Additional guidance for Gemini. All right. Wow, look at that. Soulmate. And this is actually the first time I've seen this card for the mid-month readings. Soulmate. So for some of you, you're maybe getting into a soulmate relationship. Now, you could be dating this person. And if not, maybe this person is coming in within the next couple of weeks. So potentially you could be meeting your match here with the King and the Queen of Swords here. Yes, maybe some of you have to let go of an old relationship for this person to come in, but this could be you meeting your match for some of you. So maybe this person is an air sign person, but not necessarily. When you meet this person, there will be this very strong physical attraction, this very, very strong physical chemistry. You might feel as though you've known this person before. And then, you know, for some other Geminis that you're in a partnership, everything is going well and this devil is nothing negative for you. You know, this could be you guys spending a whole lot of time together, you know, indoors, if you know what I mean. So this can be a lot of really romantic, passionate energy that's around you and your partnership. So really, really positive energies to work with. I hope that you found this reading helpful, and I do wish you a great rest of May. Take care.